I cannot believe that I didn't know about this item sooner. In this video, I'm going to share with you 20 life-changing Amazon travel finds. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. Now, not to be dramatic, but I saw a TikTok maybe a week or two ago, and there was an item that I saw and I thought, could it really be this good? So I did buy it from Amazon. It absolutely is. As a matter of fact, I probably will stop using some of these similar items that I have, which I will share that in this video. But I went down a rabbit hole on Amazon to find some new travel items that perhaps I hadn't discovered before, or even some items that are a little bit viral or even bestsellers that I wasn't sure if they were really worth the hype until now. Now, in this video, I'm going to share items that you could use for when you're traveling on cruises, when you're doing land vacations, and even in some cases, honestly, there are some items that I'll be using at home. Now, before I get started, I did want to mention that if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or enjoyable in any way, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get started. Number one, I bought a new travel carry-on bag. Now, this one got such great reviews on Amazon that I decided to buy it and try it. I particularly like the bottom portion. I like bags with this now because not only do I use them for shoes like a pair of sneakers, but I also use it to pack an extra change of clothes. I put that in a packing cube, my husband's, my son's, just everybody's. And even on the way home, what I do is I put my dirty laundry in here. Now, this one does go right over the luggage handle. So it's got this little sleeve, and this is pretty cool. It's got this pocket with a zipper. So it's pretty cool if you want to put even your passport there, or if you want to put something else that's just pretty handy, you can keep that right on you. And by the way, it does have a luggage strap. Oh, and by the way, a little bonus is it also includes this small little toiletry bag. So really perfect as well to keep a few items in there. And this little dust bag, but honestly, I would probably even use it for a pair of shoes. Now, by the way, if you're watching this video when it first comes out, we're just around Mother's Day, so a lot of these items are going to make great Mother's Day gifts, but as well, we have Father's Day coming up, so I did include some really good items for men as well. Now, this is another carry-on bag that is one of my favorites. I wanted to include it because it remains one of the more popular items that is sold from my Amazon store. And this one is very nautical looking, also has that separate compartment if you do like that for your shoes. And I have the other one as well without the separate compartment. So if you prefer that, now I will link that along with all of the items that I mentioned in this video. I'm going to link them all down in the description below this video. Now, moving on to another new item that I have just purchased. This is a small jewelry pouch. Now, I really like this one. I have the larger size. I think it is considered medium. I've been using it for a long time. I still really like it, but I don't usually fill it up. So one of my viewers suggested that I get this one instead, which is the smaller size. I like it because it's nice and flat. So it's pretty good whether you keep it in your handbag. I probably would keep some of my better jewelry maybe in my handbag, but if you want to keep it in your carry-on, that is absolutely okay too. Even if you're just wearing some fashion jewelry that you're bringing to travel with or to go on a cruise. And it really is nice. You've got the zippered portion here. You've got a little see-through portion. I like that because if you're putting bracelets, watches, anything like that, you can put it there. And of course, you also have room to keep your necklaces, your rings, etc. So this is really a very nice item that also makes a pretty good gift. Now, if you want to, you can also put some jewelry in it. Now, I just purchased these earrings. These are by this brand. I really like this brand for jewelry that's a little bit fashion jewelry, that's a little bit trendy. I find it just easy to wear on cruises. This way, I do not even worry about it when I'm traveling. These are hoops and they really are so comfortable. I've bought items from this brand and honestly, I've had it for a long time and it really doesn't tarnish. So I find for the price point, it's all gold plated, but for the price point, very, very good quality. Now, speaking of items that have been popular on Amazon and really across social media, this is one of those items that I don't know why. I just didn't purchase it earlier, but it is pretty cool. So This is 4 small toiletry bottles, really good for traveling. I like the fact that these actually come with little labels so that you can label your items. That's been a little bit of a struggle for me when I get these travel bottles. I do use them, but sometimes I forget what is lotion, what is conditioner. So you have this. And honestly, a lot of people, what they like to do is bring their own hand soap when they go on a cruise. And especially if you're just on a short cruise, like anything from 4 days to even 7 days, just bringing this size is absolutely perfect. Now, all of the bottles fit into this little silicone container, if you will. So really, really good. And you've got little spritz bottles, you've got little lotion bottles that fit perfectly. Now, speaking of toiletries, this is a new toiletry bag or makeup bag that I bought at the beginning of the year. I have been using it ever since. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite cosmetic bag, and I use it at home. I just keep it in my bathroom, and then I can bring it when I travel as well. What I really like about it is it opens up and it lays flat when you are at a hotel or you're on a cruise. So it is very convenient, and it really is the perfect size when you are packing it in your luggage. Now, speaking of toiletry bags, I need to show you this. Now, if you're thinking it is like a regular hanging toiletry bag, it is not. Now, I do still love the hanging toiletry bag. I've had these for a few years now. We always travel with them. One of them is my son's. I travel with one for myself and my husband. But I saw this one, and by the way, it is by the company Bag Smart. This video is not sponsored by them, but they really make very good products. I've been satisfied with, I think, every single product that I bought from them. But you've got to see what this hanging toiletry bag does. Now, you can see I literally got this in, I think, yesterday. So you've got your regular hanging toiletry bag. It's perfect. It's got your pouches. I like the fact that here you have your 2 zippers, so you can take out items from either the bottom or the top, depending on, you know, how it's laying out. It's got little pouches that you could put items in. So it really is very good. Usually what I would do, by the way, is I would put things like maybe my first aid items over here, and then I might put my other cosmetics, my bottles over there. But you've got to see this part over here. So at the very front of it, I guess, if you will, could be the back, but right here, you've got an additional pouch. So if you don't want to keep a separate jewelry bag, you can keep your jewelry right here. And this is really perfect, especially if you're going on a family cruise. All right, now for the guys, I have a really smart looking toiletry bag. And of course, men, women can use any of the different toiletry bags, but I do often get questions from men if I have maybe something that looks a little bit more masculine. So this is a really good bag. Now you just unzip this over here. Now, while it's not a hanging bag, you definitely can still use a little magnetic hook. If you are, you know, on a cruise, you can definitely hang that up or find another place to hang it in the bathroom. So what I like is inside here, you've got these little places to put all of your toiletry bottles and stuff like that. Put it all in there. But look at this. It's got these little side pockets. Look. This one is perfect if you have items that can get a little bit wet or anything like that. Put it in here and it's not going to damage the rest of your toiletry bag. And you've got another side pouch over here. So if you do have different items that you want to bring, including even a few medications, different things, so you have everything in one place, this is absolutely perfect. Now, even though I love these items, the game-changing one is still coming up. But I did want to show you, this is my pill organizer. Now, I have mentioned it before in previous videos, but it is really that good. Now, what I did is I decided to buy the small and also the medium. This is actually the small size. So let me just show you. It's really a very good size. I like it. I keep actually a little bit of Bonine. I keep aspirin, Advil, Tylenol. I even keep a few Tums. So that stays in my purse all the time. I use it every day, not just when I travel. But I decided to buy the large one as well. I'm going to insert a little bit of video after the fact in here because I ordered it and I was expecting it to be delivered yesterday and it hasn't arrived yet. So I did want to show you this. I changed my mind. I will be returning it, but you let me know what you think. I just find this is too big. This is the small size, what I have been using in blue, although I love this brown color, nice cognac. but this to me is a good pill size. This feels like it just is a little bit too big to keep in my handbag, but again, let me know what you think. You could use the larger one, of course, for medication, but you could also use it for other items. So that can include hair ties and hair barrettes and other things you might need. So I'm going to give that a try. It can even become a little bit of a jewelry organizer. So I think I'm going to give that a try to see how I like the larger size. Please let me know if you've bought this before, if you prefer the larger or the smaller size, down in the comments below. Now, by the way, if you're planning a cruise and you are trying to get ready, I do have the LifeWell Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner. Now, the LifeWell Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner is a 47-page downloadable printable cruise planner that you can use to keep organized from the time that you book your cruise all the way through disembarkation. Now, it includes an embarkation day checklist, it includes cruise packing lists, it includes shore excursion planning forms, cruise outfit planning forms, and more. If you are interested in seeing what is included in the LifeWell Cruise Ultimate Cruise Planner, I'm going to leave all of the information linked down below in the description of this video in case you do want to check it out. Okay, so now for something that could look a little bit extra, but I bought this for my husband because we are doing a trip in a couple of months and it's going to require a pretty long flight. The last time we were on a long flight, it was so difficult to fall asleep. And I can survive without sleeping that much on airplanes, but my husband can't. So I decided to buy this. It's been a viral product. Now, I'd love to know what you think if you've used this before. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to put this in the crook of your neck when you're flying, and it becomes a apparently super comfortable way to sleep, sort of like a travel pillow alternative. And yeah, it feels a little bit weird, but I have to say it does do a good lean that sort of mimics leaning on somebody's shoulders, or maybe even better because you get a little bit of support. So, and I did try it on the other side. So this is actually surprisingly comfortable, but let me know, please. I definitely feel like it's a little bit extra, but I could absolutely see how this is really helpful, especially if you have any long haul flights. Please let me know down in the comments below. Now, if you don't already have these portable phone chargers, these I think are the absolute best ones for when you're traveling because they plug directly into the bottom of your phone. You could use your phone at the same time. And honestly, if this is fully charged, it's going to fully charge your phone. So that's really good. You could use it for a cruise, for traveling, or even every day at home. Now, side note, this charger, the Inui charger, is still my favorite portable charger just because it will actually charge 2 phones fully. So I think it's really convenient because we create content. I always want to make sure that my phones really do have a charge. So I always keep this one with me as well, but it does require that I have a cord. Now, don't worry, I will also leave that one linked down below in the description of this video, along with all of the links for the items that I am showing you today. Now, this has been one of the most popular new items that I have shared. Now, I just shared it recently, but I did want to share it again because I know this is going to be an absolute hit for this summer, even for at home. But this is a great tote bag to wear around the cruise ship or if you're on a beach vacation this summer. And the best part is it's sort of like crochet, so it is so comfortable. Now, a lot of people ask me about a backpack, in particular, a portable backpack. And that is great, especially if you are doing excursions on your cruise. Sometimes you want a beach bag, but other times you want a lightweight backpack. It's just easier to be hands-free. Now, this one is water resistant, so it's really good. And I did want to show it to you like this. I already have one, but I wanted to show you how it comes in this little pouch, so it really is very convenient. And there you go. Now what you're going to need to do is actually just turn it inside out when you get it out of that pouch, and the pouch is just attached, so it's perfect. You can put it right back in there as well, or just fold it up if you're a little bit lazy like me. And there you go. You have a really good size backpack that is water resistant and a great size to bring around on any of your excursions or port days. A travel mirror. Now, we were recently in a hotel where the lighting was absolutely awful, and I needed this. I was so happy I had it. This is just phenomenal, and it has different kinds of lighting, so depending on what you like. And it's really nice because it packs up nice and flat right in your luggage. Now, sometimes good things come in small packages. And what I ended up finding was a small PooPrri. Now, if you know PooPrri, what it does is you spritz this into the toilet of hotels, of the cruise ship cabin. Cruise ship cabin bathrooms are typically a little bit small and not always well ventilated. So you just spritz that into the toilet before you go, if you know what I mean, and it really actually leaves the bathroom very fresh smelling. So I like this one because a lot of people say they like to travel carry-on only or a little bit lighter, and this is honestly the quantity that you probably need. Okay, now I have a few smaller items to still show you. They are very good, but this is the one item that honestly is game-changing. I think I'm going to change out all of my packing cubes, I think, now that I have found these. So these are packing cubes that are also compression cubes, and I absolutely love them already. And I got them in. I did try one of them to see how it would pack up. It definitely does pack up a little bit more, compress a little bit more than a regular packing cube. And one of the things that I really like is the way they have thought about the organization. So take a look at this compression packing cube. And for instance, let's say you want to keep your more intimate items in here, underwear, bras, or maybe bathing suits. Look at how you have these little pouches. So it really is perfect if I wanted to keep some socks here and maybe some other items like underwear over here. I could do that. I could keep bathing suits on top here. So really perfect. Now this set comes with different size packing compression cubes so that I can keep all of my dresses, my shorts, my t-shirts, sleepwear, etc. I have a pouch for everything. Now this set is available in different colors, and I do suggest if you are buying packing compression cubes or any packing cubes that you do get a different color for every member of your family so that you can easily keep organized. Now for a travel item that is so convenient. No, it's not Downy wrinkle release, although it is great to have this on a cruise because of course you are not going to be able to bring a steamer or an iron, even if it is the travel kind. It is a fire hazard. However, what you can do is I have this Downy wrinkle release that I lost the cover for. And what I did is I used these little toiletry skins and I was able to cover this as well as some of my other bottles that I didn't want to leak. I was able to cover all of that and then just put that into my hanging toiletry bag. None of it leaked. These are absolutely perfect. So I bought a set and I definitely recommend them for when you're traveling. Now, I almost forgot to mention this cell phone holder. Now, this is really good, of course, to watch anything on your cell phone while you're flying. But something that I realized is I'm oftentimes propping up my cell phone while I'm cooking. Instead, I used it at home. And it was so much easier to get the height and the angle that I really wanted. It is pretty inexpensive, makes a great travel item, but I have a feeling that many of us are going to be using this at home. Now, I think it's been about 2 years since I shared these, but especially since people are really talking about packing lighter, I wanted to share these again. These are collapsible, refillable water bottles, and many cruise lines are not allowing any single-use water bottles anymore. So it's a good idea to bring a refillable water bottle. Now, if you are concerned about keeping these cold, I have a little trick for you. Just go to one of the machines, get a little bit of ice. You can unscrew this cap, put some ice in, and then fill it with water. And then, of course, when it's not filled with water, it packs up really small. So this is just perfect. Even if you're flying, you could use this as a refillable water bottle, but you could use this for when you're on a cruise as well. Now, another item, I don't think a lot of people know about this item, and it is a power cube that is non-surge protected. So you know how when you go on a cruise, there are just not a lot of electric outlets, especially on any older cruise ships. So this is a power cube that plugs right into one electric plug, but what you have is 3 additional electric plugs around the side, and you have USBs. Now, the newer version of this actually has USB-Cs and USB-As. So that is perfect if you do have an iPhone. You can plug that in directly into this non-surge power cube. And you're also less likely to have it get confiscated the way some of those bigger power bars are sometimes. And again, it is non-surge protected. I've been bringing it with me, and I've never had an issue. Now, for those of you that are interested in more cruise essentials, please let me know down in the comments below, because I will have more videos on that coming. In the meantime, I am going to leave all of the links to the items that I mentioned in this video linked down below in the description. And of course, I am going to leave the information about the LifeWell Cruise Planner as well. Now, I hope that you found this video helpful. Please let me know, what are some of your favorite cruise and travel finds down in the comments below. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now, and happy cruising.